Oh, that looks mildly inconvenient. But having your mouth full, the fuck? Damn, you look sexy in this game. You look dumb as shit in the other one. How do you scream with your mouth that full? Ah, that's actually his fart. That makes sense. Okay, okay. So welcome everyone to the first level Castle Boletaria. Boletaria Castle, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Let us get our playthrough going, my walkthrough. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I know a good chunk about this game. So let's start with how we look now. We are now in soul form. Soul form, we have half our HP. Now, in soul form, you're safe for a couple reasons. Say, for example, I'm in human form and I die in the Boletarian Palace, this area. Boletarian Palace would then go further into a dark world tendency. Right now, we're at neutral. The darker it gets, the harder the enemies are, but the more souls they drop. The lighter the world is, the less difficult the enemies are, but the more healing items they drop. Make sense? Alright, now there's another couple aspects, like for example, in dark world view, or dark world tendency, you also get more mining stuff. But if you just want to stay having a white world tendency, all you have to do is beat bosses and not die in this shit, and not die in human form in any of the worlds. Now the best way to do that is to suicide in the Nexus. So, the fuck? So when you go to the world, and just in case you die, you won't get any negative world tendency. That's the strategy that used to work. I'm not sure if it works all the time now. Also, say for example, you get special world events. If we have white world tendency, that gate down there that I just showed you would be wide open, and we can get a shitload of healing, some good souls, and fight a special someone. You can get dark world tendency just by fucking killing yourself over and over and over again. Also by killing NPCs. So I don't know how it translates to if the NPC is trying to kill you. I think you're in the clear. I got 666 souls. Walking is spooky. These are dreglings. There's nothing really to them. They're your starter enemy. You know what we can do? Oh, I do have the ring farm. Nice. It looks like they removed one more feature from the previous Demon Souls. Ah, see, this Drigling has a fire weapon. So say, for example, remember when I told you can block shit? I don't know if I said you could always block shit, but say, for example, their weapon is fire, and I try to block it with this shield. This shield only blocks 70% of fire damage, which means 30% of his damage would come through no matter what. That's the same for magic weapons, etc. So be on the lookout for that shit. Fine resin. Now we can make our weapon on fire. Pardon me. Dodge that. I'll be with you in... Here he is. Nah. Hey. Fuck off. Zark. Thank you. He fell. Okay. What the fuck? How dare you? How could you not die? But the main thing about Demon Souls is it's all about the area. Each area has its own unique and sometimes really fucking annoying. You try to backstab me. Sets of challenges. For example, Boletarian Palace, it's more of a straightforward fight. You'll always be fighting people. Not really people, but it's like a straightforward fight. Hey, look, here's 17 goons in the corner. Have fun killing them. You know, it's stuff like that. In other places, like there's a swamp that's filled with poison. There's an area that's filled with these giant fucking stingray asshole things. It's all about what you do and how you handle the world. Not all enemies can really be beaten physically. A lot of them are gonna die from magic, from ranged attacks, from fire bombs, etc. But right now, all we're gonna do is just have a good old fucking time. How you guys doing? Example of firebomb. You cannot block that safely. Hold up, let me put your homie in this place real quick. Now I'm gonna give you a kiss goodnight. Don't you worry. Now right there you might notice something a little funny. Instead of getting 20 souls, I got 24 from the guy I parried. So if you parry an enemy, normally you're gonna get more. How could you get more souls out of it? That's just kind of how the world works. Does it make sense? No. I didn't ask you to make that. Got a soul. Got more fire bombs. Fire bombs gonna be needed for the boss of this area. Each boss is pretty unique in their own way. So it's nice to pay attention to what items you're getting, because it could give you a hint on how to beat the boss coming up. Oh no, his weapon's on fire! See, for example, I took a very little amount of damage. Of course, this fire attack didn't hit so hard as it's a really low-level demon. But say, for example, this guy had a fire weapon. I'd feel that shit. That shit would hurt. We don't want that shit. Oh! Remember when I said that shit would hurt? Don't die. Thank God I didn't die from that. So what was I talking about? Right. Couple of things they. Okay, he meant that. Couple of things they didn't change. I don't know why I rolled into that. This is a tricky situation. Unless you're just fucking awesome to kill them all. Well, hello there. You have the high ground. Can I help you, sir? Oh my lord, you're quick. Oh, shit. So you the one throwing Pokeballs at me. I don't like that. Cut it out. Half moon ground. Interesting. They're giving me that instead of present. Oh, the old Indiana Jones technique. Good thing I'm a master at this. Well, because he did that, we can now go get this. The Bastard Sword. Let's take a look at a different weapon, right? So the Bastard Sword. It weighs 3 more pounds, and let's see if we can use it. We cannot. It requires a strength of 18 to use. So if I try to use this, oh shit, it's letting me swing it, but I won't do any damage. However, if I two-hand it, I can. So I'll go show you for example. Hopefully I won't get my ass kicked. Let's use this guy as a perfect example. I go to hit him. 1 damage. I two-hand this bad boy. 54 damage per hit. So that's kind of how weapons work. If you can't meet the strength requirement, try two-handing. I think it cuts it in half. Ooh. Also, of course, two-handing a weapon makes you hit harder. So, use that as well. Oh, here comes a spear guy, and we don't want to deal with this, so wait for him to do a thrust attack, get behind him, easy peasy. Next up will be Fuckboy McGee right here. There's nothing he can do once you get close. Archers are weak for a reason. But they drop some grass. Looks like an old barracks. Now, you see, this guy is an example of shit we do not fuck with right now. My man's just sitting there with red eyes. Y'all watch Yu-Gi-Oh, right? The red eyes black dragon you don't fuck with. So if I use that analogy, it's a little backwards because you would be more scared of blue eyes, but you know, you get the point. Blue eyes you can fuck with. Red eyes, I recommend you don't fuck with anything that has red eyes until you're very comfortable with the game. I wouldn't even say very comfortable, you accept that you might die. I'm not trying to die right now. Late moongrass. A little late for that, don't you think? I shouldn't die from this. Nice. Wooden bolt and a light crossbow. Ah, cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. I'll be with you now. Anything else over here? Nope. course he dropped something. That son of a bitch. Also, I will be mapping out in the description where I find any items. So, like the sword, the crossbows, stuff like that. So you can look forward to that if you don't want to just sit around like this all day. So, what else is there so far? Depending on what armor you're wearing, depends on how much fall damage you take, of course. If you're wearing a full suit of plate armor and you jump off a cliff, it's gonna be a bit heavy. Call me crazy, but that makes a little bit of sense. I'm thinking. I think this one. Yeah, it does. I can't see. It's too dark in here. Someone call my mama. Firebomb. That looks like an item, but it's just a light. Well, thank you for proving my next point. Remember when I told you to pay attention to the environment because it's kind of useful? Yeah, they had fire weapons. They hit an explosive barrel. Normally, if you hit an explosive barrel, nothing will happen in this game unless you have. Take a guess. That's right. Fire weapons. Ooh! That shit burned. Also, when you use a weapon, try to take advantage of everything it offers you. The long sword is called the long sword for a reason. It's got a longer reach than a short sword, which is what the dregs are using. So, let's use that. Oh, and let's use its attack patterns over. You guys swing on? Nah. Alright, later, Felicia. He just killed himself. That didn't work as well as I hoped it would. Alright, now we can murder this guy. So one of the best things you can do is just isolate enemies, especially when they're in a dangerous situation like that. Ah, so here it is. Remove. I'm gonna put this here and this here. Let's read this. Oil cast, yep, it burns when you touch people. Nice. Let's go with this. Natural resin that it exudes from pine trees applied to get a fire buff. Cool. So now we know. Go to here to get some crescent grass. I have to pee, but I'm trucking on for at least another like 20. Exploring will always reward you. We just got the clean. Along with the old ragged shit and the Jade hair ornament. So let's go take a look at the old ragged shit. We can't wear it because it's female only. But a robe made of layers of ragged fiber covered with hairs, seams. No person in the right mind would don these garments of their own accord. Cause you fucking crazy if you wear this thing. Take a look at this. Mysterious ring shaped like an eye reduces the loss of HP sustained in soul form. So look at that. We now have more HP in our soul form. So this is another incentive to, if you want to stay in soul form, you still have a good chunk. I don't know why I'm going. Bad idea. Next up, let's what else? Got the Jade hair ornament. Looted. Being PI. Or not. What the fuck is it? Maybe just an item? Here it is. Plain Jade hair ornament. And one commoner. But why pick that up? Well, you never know who you might run that one. I'll go ahead and just spoil it up for you. If you get that to stockpile Thomas, he'll love you for a long ass time. I don't really know if he gives you anything, but he promises to suck you up. At least. I'm here for that. Alright, we're gonna go rescue our best friend next. His name is Ostrava. He's my best friend. When I have tea time, I actually save a little, little pillow for him. Let's go find him and make sure he's safe inside. I have all these fire bombs. I can actually. The thief ring. Nice. That's where you.
That was a bold leap. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
Alright. We see these guys clumped together. He burning hot. He on fire. I didn't see the other one chilling over there. Okay. Oh, fuck. See how one mistake can almost cost you everything? But keeping a calm head get you out of anything. He's dead. Ooh, fuck. Okay, so you're scared to fight the fucking homeless dudes, but the knights, you're like, nah, fam, I got this shit. Come here, bitch, and just hop down here.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletaria. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Now, Ostrava appears in almost every single level.
Now I
We always have to save him.
There is something I must do.
So just do your best to keep him
No
alive.
matter how far I venture, only the soul-starved remain. Is there a single sane person left in Boletaria?
I mean, I'm running around with my chest exposed, so that should tell you.
No matter how far.
Alright, cool. Ooh, they had some apples in here. Ooh, that boy, that's a big boy over there. I got a skim car. Nice, nice. Ooh, shit. You fucking with the homie Ostrava? Nah, fam. Yo, let's jump him. Let's jump him. Fight back. Fight. Oh, fuck. Fight back. Nah, fam. Let's be with that bullshit. Alright. Late moon grass. So, each enemy, of course, can have different weapons. That guy had a two-handed sword. He would break through your defense, so your best bet on constantly being safe would be to dodge him. This guy has a battle axe. Nothing much to it besides that. Battle axes just kind of hurt my feelings, so I personally don't want to get hit by him. Oh, this might have been a little... Y'all want some fuck? Alright, I forgot that I'm actually awesome. That went perfect. So, which one of y'all's fucking with the homie Ostrava again? Didn't I already tell y'all not to be doing this shit? Ostrava, save me! Ostrava, you kind of useless, bro. You cute as shit, but you useless. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Just go nutty. Just go nutty. Nice. Get some of the stones. Get some of that grass. There's an archer up here. Yeah. Don't worry, Ostrava. I'll handle them for you, super secret best buddy. But it's good to just clear out the level anyway. Ostrava will help you. He's not strong. There's actually reasons to why he looks awesome, and he's got like this awesome looking sword that looks like he can play the violin with it. But there's lore reasons to why he can't use it, or why it isn't hitting as hard as you think it should. Hopefully that makes sense. The fuck? Get that out. Why you bullying me? I'm gonna tickle you. Tickle, tickle. One more dude up here. We gotta go just ask him a question real quick. Ah, fam. Oh, that hurt my feelings. That would have been really cool. Yeah. Well, he's dead. We can move on. That guy fell to his death from the sound of it. Gotta heal up and go take care of the goons over here. It's always good to give the area a full clear. Oh, you didn't die? You made that dramatic ass scream. You fell in front of your homie. He didn't give a flying shit. Oh, awkward. Ugh. Oh, thanks for the bolts. You can actually see these guys when we're on top of the tower. We know they're gonna jump down here, right? Closed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so we're just going through, clearing out, we're getting some souls. It's always good to get some money. Sneaky, sneaky. Nailed that shit. We got some more ass grass. Uno, dos, race! I was really hoping that would kill the dude. You hurt my feelings. I hope you know that. Can you live with yourself? Oh, you can't live no more! Okay. There should be a merchant right over here. Correct. Correct. Can I hop this? That'd have been cool. There you are, you handsome son of a bitch.
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares?
Sure.
Mostly stolen, but who's telling eh?
I'm not telling nobody. So we can purchase some items from him. He sells, you know, some medicinal grass. Nice. Soldier's Lotus, a flower that stops bleeding. He sells the club, the short spear, the light crossbow. All this shit. And even soldier stuff. Which I might come back for later.
Brave knight or lowly fodder? The demons snatched their souls regardless of their station, plummeting them all into madness. And those who dare cling to their humanity were hunted down. It is the end of Great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle. There's this skinny fellow, clad in the most lavish armor, who's always mumbling about some mission. He's another one who's managed to stay sane. Probably some pampered little lordling by the looks of his attire. I'd give an arm just for the buttons off his shirt. It is the end of great, but hell. Go ahead. I'm not going in.
Alright, boys, I'm going to end the video right here. I'll be right back with